The ASA, the national governing body of softball, brings you the honor of wearing the red, white, and blue.
It's an incredible honor for me to be able to put on this jersey.
This is your chance to buy replica jerseys of softball superstars Lisa Fernandez and Jenny Finch. You can also purchase a blank USA softball jersey, take it home, and embroider your own name and number on the back. Visit softballoutlet.com and be a part of Team USA.
It's truly a dream come true to wear the
USA Softball head coach Mike Candrea wants to make you a better hitter with the USA Softball Instructional Series from the ASA, the national governing body of softball. Coach Candrea is your personal hitting instructor as he guides you through the fundamentals, from mental preparation, stance, and loading through the stride and swing.
Enjoy this video. It is designed to help you become the hitter that you've always wanted to be.
Pitching and fielding videos are also available. To order, visit softballoutlet.com or call 1-800-654-8337.
Welcome to ASASoftball.com for tonight's broadcast, the first of two men's Class A National Championship games. We've got 9 teams in this tournament. Several games already played today. Winners of Game 2 and Game 3 from this afternoon facing off right now. It's going to be Long Haul Trucking out of Durand, Wisconsin, facing off against Oklahoma Worth out of Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Home team is going to be OK Worth as they take the field. Long Haul Trucking will be the visitors. Teams take the field. Catching for OK Worth is going to be number 33. Leading off for Long Haul Trucking is number 34, Richard Buck out of Red Wing, Minnesota, the right-handed right fielder. Sitting on deck will be 00, Lance Dalby out of Fridley, Minnesota, the right-handed left fielder. We are ready to start the first inning. Scoreboard has its zeros on it. It's the 2007 Hooters Tournament. First pitch, gonna be a ball to Richard Buck. Buck with the big, deep hit, left field, and it's over the wall. Home run to open the game. Richard Buck brings up 00, Lance Dalby. Richard goes by Gino Buck. Lance Dalby is up at the plate now.
Lance Dalby at the plate. High pitch on the inside. That'll be ball. Ball 2. 2-0 count for Lance Dalby. Hits that one sharply up the middle. Dalby's going to round first. Hustle, nice little hustle, make it to second base. So he'll stand up at second with the double. Now up to bat for long haul trucking is number 1, Greg Flees. A bit too high for ball 1. That's a deep fly ball down right field. Off the light post for a home run. A 2-run shot for Greg Flees. That'll make the score 3-0. Long haul trucking. Now up to bat. Number 44, Wes Campbell. That's a strike. Jeff Newby, the pitcher for Oklahoma Worth. Just a bit inside. Ball 1. Count 1-1. That one too high. Count 2-1. Hits it opposite field. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Campbell rounding first, going into second. He's going to make it for a stand-up triple for Wes Campbell as he went the other way down the left field line. Barely foul as the umpire called it for a stand-up triple. Now up to bat will be number 9, Anthony Dress. A bit inside for ball 1. Catching tonight for Oklahoma Worth is number 33, Matt Carney. And Anthony Dress lines one into right center field. And that'll be a stand-up double. And the score now 4-0 for long haul trucking. No outs. Top of the first. Number 18 for long haul trucking, Randy King up to bat. Just a bit inside for ball 1. And that's a ball. Looked like Randy King was wanting to go the other way on that one. And the pitcher, Newby, drops one in for a strike. Count 3-1 now. Right down the middle. Randy King liked it but did not take a swing. We got a full count now, 3-2. No one on. All right, man on second. Newby chops one down. And it's a bouncer to second base as Randy King is thrown out at first. Anthony Dress advances to third. So with one out, the 7-hole hitter, number 13, Lenny Kunitz, will come up to the bat. Nice pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Just a bit outside. Ball 1. Count 1-1. That's right down the middle. That'll be a single for number 13, Lenny Kunitz. And number 9, Anthony Dress, comes home from third. That's 5 runs on 6 hits so far for long haul trucking on only 1 out. Man on first, and number 3, the 8-hole hitter, Tom Mullenkamp, up to bat. Lined right up the middle to center field. Kunitz will stop at second base. A single for Tom Mullenkamp. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 7, TJ O'Keefe. Right now, long haul trucking on a roll. It must be butter because they're on a roll. That was my good saying for the night. Hope you all enjoyed it. My name is Jacob Chastain. I'll be here all night. Try the veal. That's a long fly ball to left field. Left fielder just staring it down. That's a 3-run shot by number 7, the 9-hole hitter, TJ O'Keefe. People sitting out in left field now have a souvenir. The score now, 8 hits, 8 runs, top of the first for long haul trucking. And it looks like they're making a pitching change. The catcher, number 33, Matt Carney, is now going to be pitching And the catcher will be number 44, Corey Blanchard. We're going to take a quick 30-second commercial break. We'll be right back to Hall of Fame Stadium.
I started playing ASA when I was 12 years old. ASA gave, I think, all of us an avenue to play growing up and gave us places to excel.
Lots of games, the best competition, great coaching.
So it's kind of been an avenue for all of us to grow as players.
And giving me the chance to...
And we're back. Change of pitcher. Kerry Blanchard, the catcher, has now become the pitcher. Excuse me, Matt Carney is now the pitcher, and Kerry Blanchard is the catcher. Sean Bauer up to bat. He bloops one to left field. So with one out, runner on first, we're back to the top of the order with number 34, Geno Buck. 8 runs on 9 hits in the top of the first inning. Fort Long Haul Trucking is putting it wherever they want to. The only out recorded for the inning was Anthony Dress. And the catcher cannot make the throw up the middle. Sean Bauer almost stole second on that. Oklahoma Worth not looking up to par right now, as they were able to pick up a win in their first round game. But right now, Long Haul Trucking's all over the place. It's a pitch for ball. Count now 2-1. That one looked good. 2-2 now. Geno Buck likes it. Hits it to deep center. Center fielder gets underneath it. Able to record the second out for Oklahoma Worth. Still top of the first inning. We're now back through the order to 0-0. Lance Dalby. Runner on first is Sean Bauer. Just short for ball one. And there's no point in chasing that one. That is probably the furthest home run we've seen today, as Lance Dalby jacks one over the left field wall. I would say about 390, almost 400 yards for Long Haul Trucking's third home run of the evening. That makes the score now 10-0. Long Haul Trucking in the top of the first. Oklahoma Worth not even having a chance to bat yet. As we go to the third hitter, his second time up, Greg Flees. And that's hit sharply to right field, or right down dead center, off the wall. Center fielder able to track it down. Number 1, Greg Flees with a stand-up double. And now coming to the plate, number 44, Wes Campbell, who hit a home run already this inning.
Campbell out of Killeen, Texas, the only non-Wisconsin or Minnesota player on this team. He's a lefty first baseman.
Both pitches just short. Count 2-0, 2 outs, man on second.
This Long Haul Trucking team out of Wisconsin, as Campbell will walk. Been together since 2003. In 2003, they were the WSL Class B champs. In 2005, they were the ASA Class A national champs, as they are competing for in this tournament. 2006, they were runners-up in this tournament. So, looking to get that title again, as they had it 2 years ago, runners-up last year, and back again for the third year in a row in this ASA Class A tournament. We'll be back for the bottom half of the first inning right after this.
Get on up and get on down to Hooters, the place to be for chicken wings.
Back here at Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City, as Long Haul Trucking with a dominating 10-run first inning. And we're still in it in the bottom half as Oklahoma Worth out of Sand Springs will come and try and get some runs on the board. Leading off with the middle infielder, number 8, Frankie Lopez.
And really there was nothing that Oklahoma Worth could do about that first inning. Long Haul Trucking hit it in every gap or out of the park with men on base. There was never an error by Oklahoma Worth. They just hit it in the gaps, through holes, and over the fence for 10 runs on 10 hits. And right now, Oklahoma Worth needs to put together a string of hits or home runs to get back into this game.
It's going to be strike one for Lopez. Shortstop Mitch Miller is on deck after that ball. Gets a hit and goes past the pitcher out to center field. And Lopez will get the base hit. Pitcher is Gino Buck.
It was right back up the middle. Pitcher tried to make a stab at it across his body, but it was hit too hard by the left center fielder, Frankie Lopez. Now number 12, shortstop Mitch Miller.
Miller watches ball one come by. Swings at the second pitch and is shallow left center. Way too shallow for any of the fielders to get to. Gets a base hit, but advances Lopez over to third. Bringing up the 3-hole, Eric Jackson, the number 18 left fielder. Coming up to try and bring in a run as he's a left-handed batter.
It'd be nice to see Eric here hit a 3-run shot, get them right back in the ball game. That's a short pop-up. Shortstop gets underneath it, catches it.
Jackson joins his team out of Tahlequah. And then number 8, Frankie Lopez out of Bethany. Real close right here, just one of the suburbs of Oklahoma City. Comes in after sitting and tagging up on third.
That'll make the game 10-1 now, as Oklahoma Worth puts a run on the board.
The one base runner left on, number 12, the shortstop Mitch Miller out of Fort Gibson, which is up around Tulsa. And now it's number 25, Tim Sprague. Sprague joins his team from Coffeyville, Oklahoma. He's the center fielder.
Sprague there hits a nice little double over the left fielder's head, which scores Mitch Miller with 2 runs on the board and 1 out. Sprague with the double, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Johnny Duncan.
Duncan, an Oklahoma City resident.
He hits a high hanger. Center fielder picks it up. And Tim Sprague tags from second, goes to third. So with 2 outs, runner on third, that'll bring up number 6, the right fielder, Jeremy Richardson.
Richardson out of Ada on the south side of Oklahoma. We'll let the first pitch go by as a ball.
Steps into that one. Just fouled down the right field line as he was trying to push it the other way.
Come back into the box.
So with 2 outs, Oklahoma Worth might want to try to get a rally going here to cut the lead, which is now at 10-2. Long Haul Trucking. A line drive to left field. Left fielder charging, not able to get to it. So Johnny Duncan, or actually Tim Sprague, coming in to score. Jeremy Richardson with the single. That'll bring up number 33, the new pitcher, Matt Carney. Just inside for ball one. It's a long fly ball to left field. Left fielder charging in. And they're saying he didn't catch it, saying he trapped it. From here, we couldn't tell, but you got to give it up to the blue for running out there and making that call. As double zeros for Long Haul Trucking, Lance Dalby tried to come in to make that play, just a little too slow.
Jeremy Richardson will come up and stop on third base. That will bring to the plate the third baseman, Cheyenne Graham. Carney was held up at 1. Graham with a nice rip to right field, but it's going to go foul. So Carney, who was off to the races, will have to go back to first.
So with the count 0-1, looking as though Cheyenne Graham trying to push things down the right field line. Might want to mix it up here as the right fielder is hovering down that line. After the first one, the right fielder knew he was coming that way, able to catch the fly ball. So after one inning, Long Haul Trucking 10, Oklahoma Worth 3. You're watching men's slow pitch softball Class A here in Oklahoma City.
Get on up and get on down to Hooters. The place to be for chicken wings. Come grab a beer. The game's on here. And the girl next door. Good friends and more. If you can't stop by, get our wings to fly. Hooters makes you happy. Right down the street. It's your neighborhood retreat. So get on up and get on down to Hooters.
And we're back here in Oklahoma City at Hall of Fame Stadium as Long Haul Trucking, after one, has a 10-3 lead over Oklahoma Worth. Up to bat for Long Haul Trucking is number 18, Randy King. He pulls it just foul. It's a long strike. Count will be 0-1. Once again, in the first inning, Long Haul Trucking, 10 hits, 10 runs. And Oklahoma Worth, 3 runs on 4 hits. Randy King back in the batter's box. Liked the pitch, a little too high for his taste as he stepped into it for ball 1. Just outside for ball 2. Three and 1 on the count. And Randy King will walk. So the leadoff batter for Long Haul Trucking walks down to first. And that'll bring up number 13, Lenny Kunitz. Kunitz goes right down the middle. First pitch. Number 18, Randy King, held up at second base. So with runners on first and second, number 3, Tom Mullenkamp, will come up to the plate.
Yeah, Mullenkamp, we talked to him earlier, and he wanted to say hi to his wife, Kathy, and his kids, Weston and Maggie, up in Wisconsin. So we appreciate you tuning in to ASA Softball as Mullenkamp gets a big rip. And it's going to be caught at the warning track, but the runners tag up and they will advance. So even though he pops out, he advances the runners and puts them in scoring position at second and third with a high fly ball. So again, hello to Kathy, Weston, and Maggie in Norwalk, Wisconsin.
I need to have kids so I can give shout-outs. That's what I need to do in life. Not so much just to have kids. I just want to have kids so I can just give shout-outs and go, hey, Kathy, Weston, Maggie, I do have a wife, though. Hi, Lisa.
Hi to Lisa.
That's what we need to do, shout-outs. Thomas O'Keefe up to bat. He's got a 3-0 count here. And on 4 straight pitches, T.J. O'Keefe will walk to first. That will load the bases for number 20, Sean Bauer.
Bauer, the third baseman, is what he's listed as in the program, but he's switched up for tonight's game and playing in right field tonight. Picked up an out in the last inning. Rips one to center field, and it's going to be caught by the OK Worth center fielder Tim Sprague. And we'll have a run come in from third. So 1 run does score.
Now the man that led it all off for Long Haul Trucking, the pitcher who hit a home run to start the game, Gino Buck.
Listed as Richard Buck in the program, but Gino on the lineup. Out of Red Wing, Minnesota.
Line drive to center. Mr. Sprague all over it. That'll end the top of the second. Long Haul only able to put 1 run up after 10 in the first. They still have the lead, 11-3. We'll be back in a moment.
I started playing ASA when I was 12 years old. ASA gave, I think, all of us an avenue to play growing up and gave us places to excel.
Lots of games, the best competition, great coaching.
So it's kind of been an avenue for all of us to grow as players.
And giving me the chance to prepare at a high level. ASA was crucial in my career as far as building myself as an athlete, and I think my teammates also.
Get your start in a sport that lasts a lifetime. Play ASA.
Long Haul Trucking taking the field, the Durand, Wisconsin team. Also sponsored by Mikan, the men's Class A National Championship Tournament. One of the 9 teams here.
Both these teams picking up a W earlier today. So on this top side of the winner's bracket. Now up to bat. Number 24, Troy Cayley.
And he gets a high pop fly to dead center, and it's going to be caught by the shortstop, it looks like, rolled out. That or the middle infielder. I believe it is the shortstop, yeah, as he will come back and take his position. There were 3 players on that ball as it sat up in the air for quite a while, and that will bring up 0-0 Jeff Newby, who started as a pitcher but then was pulled in the first inning after they scored several runs on him.
Newby will take the first pitch for a ball.
Newby out of Pryor, Oklahoma. Another town up near Tulsa, along with Sand Springs. No ground out.
The shortstop, Anthony Dress, with his second out of the day, or out of this inning. A long fly ball to center field, was able to run that down. And as he's playing in the grass, sharply hit ball by Jeff Newby, but Anthony Dress able to gun him out from the grass. Now up to bat. Be number 44, Kerry Blanchard.
Blanchard is one of the 3 Oklahoma City members on this team. Gets a rip, and it's going to be stopped by the second baseman, and he will get it to Wes Campbell in time at first, and that'll be another out. That will end inning number 2, 11-3, Long Haul Trucking ahead of OK Worth.
Softball is such a great sport to be involved in.
Jenny Finch, future Olympian for the ASA.
I started playing softball at the age of 5. Every weekend I played 8 to 10 games, and ASA allowed me to develop my skills through those games. If you want to be a future Olympian, you need to play in the ASA softball program, the national governing body of softball in the United States.
ASA Softball, the game America plays.
And we're back at Hall of Fame Stadium here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma for the Class A Slow Pitch Men's National Championship. Right now, we've got Long Haul Trucking taking on Oklahoma Worth. Long Haul Trucking after 2 up 11-3, back up to bat. And they are going to start the third with 0-0 Lance Dalby. Dalby already having a home run in the first inning. Just hit the edge of the plate for strike one.
Matt Carney out of Broken Arrow is the pitcher for OK Worth. His name is spelt with a C. Carney, C-A-R-N-E-Y, not to be confused with the musician Matt Carney, K-E-A-R-N-E-Y.
Dalby tried to push that last one down the right field line. Just foul. Makes it count 0-2. High fly ball to right center. Right fielder getting underneath of it. And he makes the catch.
Yeah, that right fielder out there is the number 6 for OK Worth, Jeremy Richardson out of Ada.
That'll bring up for Long Haul Trucking, number 1, Greg Flees. Takes the first pitch for ball.
Flees the catcher.
Long drive. This could be gone. And it is. He doesn't even make it to first base before he knows it is. That'll add a run to the board. So at the top of the third, with 1 out, Long Haul Trucking takes a 12-3 lead.
Now, Wes Campbell, the Texas boy, going to come to the plate.
Obviously been fed some Texas beef. He is probably the largest player on their team. Probably got a lot of power behind the swing.
And he stands there and takes Powers over first base. As the official is messing with the backstop. That's why we have delayed play right now. Picking up some of the softballs that were returned after foul balls.
Wes Campbell with the 2-1 count. Not liking the inside pitch. Last time they walked Wes. This time that's a pitch that he wants. Lines it to shortstop, number 12.
That's Mitch Miller out of Fort Gibson.
Nice play by Mitch to get record the second out. Long Haul Trucking still with a 12-3 lead in the top of the third. And number 9, Anthony Dress, up to bat.
Back to a right-handed hitter.
Too high for ball 1.
Finds a gap between the shortstop and middle infielder. Try to get stopped by the center fielder, and he will have a little mishap with the ball. Have to go back and grab it, and Dress will round and take second. Bringing up the next batter, number 18, Randy King.
And that is probably the longest strike you're going to see as he hits that one well foul. But definitely, if he would have hit that straight, that would have been out in any park in America.
Yeah, deep hit for King. Tries to straighten it out as he turns his hips and gets it left, and that one's over the left field wall. Round in the bases.
Number 18, Randy King, following the hit parade that Long Haul Trucking has started. That'll make the score 14-3, the top of the third with 2 outs. And that'll bring up number 13, the third baseman, Lenny Kunitz. Long Haul Trucking has now hit 5 home runs to Oklahoma Worth's 0.
And it's the third inning, so with the next 4, they can only hit 3 homers.
Make that 2, as number 13, Lenny Kunitz, goes opposite field for a solo jack to make the score 15-3 Long Haul Trucking with 2 outs in the top of the third.
Adding up the numbers of the homers and racking up the points on the scoreboard as Tom Mellencamp will come up to the plate.
Can Mr. Mellencamp make it back to back to back?
They jokingly call him Tom Cougar Mellencamp.
Probably wrote some great songs in his day. Tried to go opposite field there. Just a bit shy down the left field line. So with 2 outs, the 0-1 pitch. It's a ball. That'll be 1-1. Right back up the middle, redirected by the pitcher. And Mellencamp's able to leg it out for a single. That'll bring up the left fielder, the second baseman, number 4, T.J. O'Keefe.
Yeah, T.J. O'Keefe listed as Thomas O'Keefe in the program, but T.J. O'Keefe on the lineup. He'll watch that one go by. We almost have a steal by Mellencamp as he steps off first quite a ways.
Count 1-1 now.
Mellencamp popped out to center last time he was up, but advanced runners to second and third, put him in scoring position. This time he made it onto base, and he's one to round him. As we have a foul ball there hit by O'Keefe, Mellencamp will head back to his base.
So with the count 1-2, 2 outs, top of the third, Long Haul Trucking up 15-3 and have already used 6 of their allotted 8 home runs. Number 7, T.J. O'Keefe, up to bat.
One and two count as we get another pitch here, and it's going to be swatted into right center. Center fielder will pick it up, and Mellencamp will round from first and comes in home. He slides into the plate, had a stand-up as the ball was still held at second, but he gets the run nonetheless, taking them to 16. They now have a 13-point lead.
And that'll bring up the 10-hole hitter, number 20, Sean Bauer. Runner on second takes a strike 1.
Bauer steps into that one, and he'll send it to center field. That one's going to be picked up by Tim Sprague, who's keeping busy out there in center field. Another run comes in for Long Haul Trucking.
And up comes the pitcher, number 34, Gino Buck. Already has a home run on the day, a big stick. Wouldn't be surprised to see a 2-run shot here.
Okay, Worth struggling to get to the ball as Long Haul Trucking is just finding everywhere to place it. And there they get it shallow right as the outfielders are playing very deep back on the warning track, and Bauer will round and take third.
I'm going to make this easy for everyone at home. The only people that haven't hit a home run for Long Haul Trucking would be Anthony Dress, Tom Mellencamp, T.J. O'Keefe, and Sean Bauer. So everyone else that becomes up has already hit a home run, including this man.
Almost a stop right there at first. First baseman Johnny Duncan has some trouble handling it, and that will put more runners on.
So with the score 18-3 in the top of the third, Long Haul Trucking brings up Greg Flees, who already has a home run in this inning.
Another mishandled ball by Duncan.
Duncan getting his glove there, but just not quick enough. Trying to knock it down as another run scores. Actually, no, run doesn't score. Base is loaded now for the man that they do not want at the plate as they've walked him 2 times in a row, Wes Campbell.
That looked like a good pitch, but it's going to be a ball. Campbell's up on the plate, so the inside ball. 2 on him, and they're quick to bring in the next pitch. Not going to swing at it. I bet you if Campbell could take a step back, he could swing at one of these. He's got 3 balls. Taking a walk is going to score a run, but a big hit could score more than that. And that's going to be ball 4. All the runners advance. One more score comes in. Bases are still loaded. And now it's the number 9 up at the plate.
Anthony Dress, one of the 4 people on the team right now who have not hit a home run. So maybe he's due as the score now is 19-3.
No pinch runners. That's another ball, the 5th one in a row.
Oh, and he got a hold of that one. That's into the trees. A grand slam. That'll make the game 23-3 in the top of the third. And now the 1 through 7 hitters for Long Haul Trucking have all hit a home run.
Big sticks for this Long Haul Trucking team. This is the 2nd inning that they've gotten double digits.
A drilled ball down the foul line, just foul on the left-hand side of left field. Number 18, Randy King, punishing that softball. Probably not wanting to be thrown back in right now and hit again.
The OK Worth team just trying to get out of this inning. They've got 2 outs. 12 runs have been scored on them this inning.
Goes the other way. That's a line drive. Right fielder makes the catch. So Jeremy Richardson for Oklahoma Worth gets them out of the inning, but not before too much damage is done, as the score after 2.5 is Long Haul Trucking 23, Oklahoma Worth 3. You're watching ASA Softball on asasoftball.com.
Get on up and get on down to Hooters, the place to be for chicken wings. Come grab a beer, the game's on here, and the girl next door, good friends and more. If you can't stop by, get our wings to fly. Hooters makes you happy. Right down the street, it's your neighborhood treat. So get on up and get on down to Hooters.
Back here at Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City, the bottom of the 3rd inning, as the OK Worth team will come up to bat and try and put some more runs on the board, trailing by 20. It's going to be middle infielder number 8 for OK Worth, Frankie Lopez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Ball's a little too deep. Count will be 1-0. Frankie Lopez with a single in the first inning. That's called a strike. 1-1 is the count. Too high there for ball 2. Lopez steps into that one. The slow roller. And the third baseman for Long Haul Trucking, Lenny Kunitz, misplays it, goes right underneath his glove. Shortstop Anthony Dress able to back him up. So Frankie Lopez able to pull out a single there, which will actually end up being an error in the books. But he is on first base. Now the two-hole hitter is up, Mitch Miller, the shortstop.
First time this team has gone around their lineup. The second time these people have come up to bat. Miller gets a ball on the first pitch. Watches the second one go by for ball 2. Buck will send in the third, and it's going to be a strike, so we've got a 2-1 count. Swung on the fourth pitch, and it's stopped by the middle infielder, but couldn't be held on to, and Dress will have to back him up again. Runners on first and second as the Blue will clean off the dirt from the second base.
Middle infielder Tom Mullenkamp right there thought he had it, and just kind of lucky Anthony Dress was backing him up there, as he's done most of tonight, backing up Lenny Kunitz as well. With runners on first and second, number 18 is up, Eric Jackson.
Jackson, the left fielder, Roque Worth.
Just a bit outside, makes the count 2-1, no outs, runners on first and second.
Steps into that one, and it's a high fly ball, but it's not deep enough as a center fielder for Long Haul Trucking is going to get a glove on it.
And that'll be one out, which will bring to bat the center fielder, number 25, Tim Sprague, who's had a lot of action out in center field, but no putouts so far today.
Frankie Lopez tagged up on second and made it to third, but Miller got stuck on first.
Sprague's neck's probably got to be hurting after this game, after watching as many home runs as he had in these first 3 innings.
Watching him go over his head.
The 1 through 7 hitter for Long Haul Trucking in the first 3 innings have all hit a home run. Just a bit outside for a 1-1 count. Gino Cook, the pitcher for Long Haul, not being able to find the strike zone right now, as the count goes to 3-1. 1 out, runners on first and third. Sprague turns on that one. A run's going to come home.
Miller will take it to third, and that's where he will stop. That one went right over the glove of the third baseman, Lenny Kunitz. So again, the runners on first and third.
That'll bring to bat number 21, the first baseman, Johnny Duncan. Right now, Long Haul Trucking probably trying to turn the double play here. That ball's hit deep down the right field line. Just foul.
Went foul to the right side on the first hit. This time he goes opposite and fouls it off down the left field line, almost taking out the third base coach.
Rather interesting delivery there from Gino Cook.
Continues to do that, and it's being called an illegal pitch.
Got underneath that one. Gino Cook settles underneath it for out number 2. Richardson there really wanted to get a piece of it. Or excuse me, Duncan wanted to get a piece of it. A little too much uppercut, barely caught the ball as it was popped up in the infield, and pitcher Geno Cook able to settle underneath it for the second out. So with runners on first and third, and the score 23-4, Long Haul Trucking. Number 6, the right fielder Jeremy Richardson up to bat.
Nice snag by the first baseman, Wes Campbell, as he dove over and grabbed the ball before it hit the ground for the third out. And now we will move on to the 4th inning. We'll be back right after this.
USA Softball head coach Mike Candrea wants to make you a better hitter with the USA Softball Instructional Series from the ASA, the national governing body of softball. Coach Candrea is your personal hitting instructor as he guides you through the fundamentals, from mental preparation, stance, and loading through the stride and swing.
Enjoy this video. It is designed to help you become the hitter that you've always wanted to be.
Pitching and fielding videos are also available. To order, visit softballoutlet.com or call 1-800-654-8337.
And we're back here in Oklahoma City at Hall of Fame Stadium. Class A slow pitch softball national championship tournament. As we start the top of the 4th, Long Haul Trucking up 23-4 over Oklahoma Worth. Up to bat, the third baseman, Lenny Kunitz. Sharply hit ball right up the middle, and Jeremy Richardson, playing rover, or the middle infield, not able to handle it as Kunitz reaches first base. Frankie Lopez playing that middle infield position. Now up to bat, the number 8 hitter, number 3, Tom Mullenkamp. Hits it down the left field line. If it stays fair, it's gone.
Foul is the call.
That was a nicely hit ball up on the hill, but an 0-2 count.
Mullenkamp still at the plate. An illegal pitch.
So with the runner on first, no outs, a 1-2 count. Mullenkamp steps into that one. A line drive shot up the middle. That'll put runners on first and second. And the 9-hole hitter, number 7, the second baseman, T.J. O'Keefe, comes to bat.
Pitching for OK Worth, the number 33, Matt Carney. A little disappointed that he wasn't able to snag that one as he backed up and came at him quick, but he saw where it went afterwards and thought he had a shot at it. It slipped through to center field, and we're going to have ball 1. Swing on the second pitch, hit way foul. Over to another ballpark here at the complex.
I don't know how long this game's going to last for Long Haul Trucking in Oklahoma Worth, but this Long Haul Trucking team is going to be a team that needs to be reckoned with because Oklahoma Worth is not making a lot of mistakes on their play. Long Haul Trucking is just making the right hits at the right time in the right place every single time.
You know, I'm sure Long Haul Trucking gets its name from a sponsor, but it would fit them just as well if they changed their name and went by Long Ball Hitting.
Easily. And right now they probably need to find a monogram company here in Oklahoma City and change the name of their team and get some new jerseys. There's another sharply hit ball up the middle by T.J. O'Keefe. That'll bring up the 10-hole hitter, number 20, Sean Brewer. Another run scores for Long Haul Trucking, making it 24-4. The top of the 4th. Bauer takes the pitch for a strike. It's a bit too high.
Illegal pitch there. Deep rip to center field, and a dive is not going to cut it. 2 runs are going to come in easy, and Bauer's going to come around and take third. Almost tagged out there, but will be safe on third as 2 runs come in. Still no outs this inning, and it's a 22-run game.
It's Tim Sprague, center fielder for Oklahoma Worth, gave it his all there, dove, got a glove on it, was not able to make the grab. Right there, Gino Cook ground out to first baseman, number 21, Johnny Duncan, to record the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter, 0-0, Lance Dalby.
So OK Worth finally getting an out. Barney puts it across the plate, and that's going to be ball 1. Ball 2. Illegal pitch for ball 3. Carney having a tough time getting the strikes. Illegal pitch, ball 4. And Lee swings at the first pitch, and it's deep. It's going to be dropped by the right fielder who had a glove on it from OK Worth. I don't think so. I think that was just a high, deep ball. It was right there along the line. Came down and hit the glove of right fielder for OK Worth. Jeremy Richardson, he wasn't able to hang on to it. Carney a little frustrated. Steps up to the plate. Carney's finally going to come out. And we're bringing in Jeff Newby back to the game, who started the game at pitcher and was pulled after 8 or 9 runs in the first inning.
Softball is such a great sport to be involved in.
Jenny Finch, future Olympian for the ASA.
I started playing softball at the age of 5. Every weekend I played 8 to 10 games, and ASA allowed me to develop my skills through those games. If you want to be a future Olympian, you need to play in the ASA softball.
Ready for the action as Newby's warmed up, and here comes his first pitch.
Ball 1. 1 out, bases loaded.
Dress is going to crank it past the second baseman. The center fielder will pick it up, and 2 runs will score. Dress will make it to second, and Campbell will take third.
That will make the score 26-4. 29-4. And the batter, number 18, Randy King, who also has a home run on the day. 2 men on, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Make that 2-0 count. 3 straight balls. So a 3-1 count with 1 out. Men on first and on second, third. Pulls that right to the left fielder. Wes Campbell trucking home, and that'll make the score 30-4.
Big game for this Wisconsin team. They keep increasing their number.
Excuse me, only 7 runs here. 10 in the first, 1 in the second. That's deep. Number 13 just walking away. A 2-run shot. And that'll actually end the inning as it was too many home runs hit.
They've reached the limit now. So that home run will equal an out. With a 26-point lead in the 4th inning, all that Long Haul Trucking has to do is hold them to 6 runs or less, and that will be the ball game, because after 4 innings, 20 runs is the run rule.
Get on up and get on down to Hooters, the place to be for chicken wings. Come grab a beer, the game's on here, and the girl next door, good friends and more. If you can't stop by, get our wings to fly. Hooters makes you happy. Right down the street, it's your neighborhood treat. So get on up and get on down to Hooters.
And we're back here in Oklahoma City at Hall of Fame Stadium, ASA Softball Complex. Right now, after the top of the 4th, the score is Long Haul Trucking 30, Oklahoma Worth 4. Oklahoma Worth needing to put together 7 runs to extend the game past the 4th inning. Run rule, 20 after 4. Number 33, the catcher, Matt Carney, up to bat.
He pitched most of the game after where he started as catcher. In the first inning, he got switched to pitcher and then was pulled there in the last inning.
Starts off the bottom of the 4th with a single to left field. And that'll bring up number 2, the third baseman, Cheyenne Graham. It looks as though Matt Carney will be pinch run for.
Didn't see who that was that stepped in, but we've got another runner in. For Carney.
Line drive to the left fielder. 1 hop. That'll be a single as the runner advances to second base. So with runners on first and second, number 24, the second baseman, Troy Cayley, comes up to bat.
And that pinch runner is going to be number 9 out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, John Gutierrez. Ball on the first pitch. Swing, and it's down the left field line.
If it's fair, it's gone.
And it's gone, it's fair.
That's a 3-run shot hit by number 24, the second baseman, Troy Cayley. That'll cut the lead to 30-7, only a 23-run lead now for Long Haul Trucking.
And OK Worth, though they are down by 23, they just need 4 more runs to stay in the game for another inning.
Jeff Newby takes the first pitch for a ball, or for a strike, actually.
Swings, and that one's going to go off of the third baseman, bounce into left field, so Newby will take a bag. Errors have been this game.
That's a play that Lenny Kunitz, the third baseman for Long Haul Trucking, needs to make. just kind of booted that. I think he was thinking about the throw before he made it. Now there's a runner on first, still no outs. And number 44, the extra hitter, Corey Blanchard up. Foul ball, just shy of right field. So with the count 0-1, Kerry Blanchard, runner on first. That's a foul ball down the left field line this time. So the count will be 0-2, no outs, with Jeff Newby on first base. The score still 30-7 in the bottom of the fourth. Long Haul Trucking with the lead. I am Jacob Chastain along with Brian Ward, bringing you all the action here at ASA Softball Complex. That's a ball. Count will be 1-2. Gino Buck trying to get out of this inning. 2-2 is the count. That ball's hit shallow right field. The second baseman for Long Haul Trucking, TJ O'Keefe, able to get underneath it for the first out of the inning. Score still 30-7, Long Haul Trucking, and that'll bring up number 8, left center fielder, Frankie Lopez. Looks at the first ball for a strike. Count 0-1 with 1 out. Jeff Newby on first base. Illegal pitch. Count 1-1. So now with the count 1-2 with 1 out. Runner on first. Frankie Lopez up to bat. Top of the lineup for Oklahoma Worth here, needing 4 more runs. Ball hit sharply to shortstop. Touches the bag, throws it to first, and that'll be a ball game here, folks, as Long Haul Trucking, with some great display of hitting, wins this one over Oklahoma Worth 30-7 in 4. Once again, I'm Jacob Chastain.
And I'm Brian Ward.
You're watching Men's Division A National Championship Softball here at ASA Softball Stadium on asasoftball.com.